Grab your tea or coffee. Greetings and welcome to another Giving Thanks. We are here again today. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, it's been a whirlwind. I'm preparing for a memorial for my children's dad. And in the preparation of that, I've had to juggle many things. I want to give thanks for the guidance of the most righteous of righteous, the Almighty Creator, for the bless of wise mind, knowledge, and standing firm in righteousness. It is, oh my goodness, I'm so thankful. I was headed for the semester to teach, and I have to go to my children's dad's memorial. He passed away, and I'm been given charge with the eulogy. So, and that is happening on Wednesday, when I have to go to another state to do this. So I've had to juggle things. And in our theme today, we're looking at we are all one. We are one. We are all one. You may not think so because you may have different beliefs or you may be different, but we all are one. We all share a humanity that it is far above all of the other things that separate each of mankind, womankind, right? We are blessed, highly favored, and wonderfully made. Therefore, we share that commonality. Now, things may not go as planned. We may plan, look, my scarf is coming off. We may plan things. Thanks for liking the video. We may plan things, but they may not happen the way we plan them to happen. And when things happen, if you're traveling, right? I was traveling and my flight was, first it was delayed. Then it was delayed. And then it was canceled. And then it was rebooked. And then it was canceled. I mean, it was just really crazy. So when these things happen, you have to be in a place of, oh my goodness, let me listen to what's going on. because it'll be better outcomes. There's signs that are abundant, signs that are abundant. And in those signs, we sometimes don't want to see the truth of situations. We're romantic. We romanticize things. So in our theme today, we're looking at we are one. We are all one together. We are one. And let's unpack it by looking at the verse of the day. Okay? The verse of the day. Verse of the day. Verse. And Tupac's mom verse just had a birthday, so shout out to Tupac's mom. Verse. Afeni. Verse of the day. The other day. Verse. Verse of the day. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you for liking the video. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your feedback. And I'm glad I could remind you of someone, because that someone, Tupac's mom, is an amazing, oh my gosh, like, I am honored that you say that. Is that she was an American political activist. Her birthday was January 10th, which was 2 days ago. And she, there's a song that Tupac wrote for her. And it's just powerful that you bring her energy in the room. Her G. So let's get to the verse of the day. And this will set everything up, right? Because when I saw the verse of the day, is coming from Galatians. So Galatians, Galatians chapter 3, verse 26 to 29. And Galatians is telling us today that we are one. It doesn't matter what you call yourself. You can call yourself a Christian, a Jew, a Gentile. You can call yourself a slave. You can call yourself whatever you want to call yourself. It does not matter what the distinguishing demographic is. We are all one in Christ Jesus. Okay, as written in Galatians. But when I go deeper, we are all one in, what does that mean? Righteousness, right? If you look at Jesus's life, this is not happening. If you look at Jesus's life, I'll just put it like this. How about that? It won't come off then. If you look at Jesus's life, you see this pattern of giving goodness. When the Samaritan woman at the well, that's a story where, it was different people, right? They weren't supposed to talk to each other. Let's say they were black and white and they weren't supposed to talk to each other, or they were, whatever their statuses were. Jesus knocked that out the door, look, I'm gonna give you water. You're thirsty? I'm gonna give you some water to drink. So in Galatians chapter 3, verse 26 to 28, there is neither Jew nor Gentile. So there is neither a status of these people, of this and that, right? Neither slave nor free, nor is there male and female. For you are all one in Christ Jesus. So these demographics that the world puts you in is meaningless when it comes to the righteousness and goodness and doing good. That should not stop you from doing good. Similar to when Mary was giving birth, right, to Jesus, the story was they were rejected from the inn. They were like, there's no room here for you, right? They were rejected, similar to me. When I went to get an apartment in St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, shout out Mr. and Mrs. Malone, Smith Bay, they rejected me from getting an apartment because of the demographic I was in. I placed myself in. I said, this is who I am. They were like, we can't rent you an apartment. Like, what? Okay, I see now. You don't listen to Galatians, because Galatians chapter 3, verse 26 to 28 is saying it don't matter. Male, female, it don't matter your status. We are all one in Jesus Christ. And that's who they apparently praise. Because I said, wait a minute, the God you serve is discriminating against a person because of their whatever orientation they ascribe to. It's like, wait a minute. So when people talk about God, Lord, and Jesus, and they serve that in the word, but their actions are opposite, we need some what is it? A shot of Jesus. We need a shot of Jesus in the fullness, because it'll give people a sense of, wait a minute, I shouldn't hate you. Why would I hate Trump? Why would I hate a man? Why would I hate a woman? Why would I hate a child? Why would I hate an animal? Why would I hate, period? Why do that? It's coming from an insecure place. It's coming from a place where there's a lack of Jesus. There's a lack of love and kindness and grace and compassion and mercy. There's a lack of that when we discriminate against people because of their differences, because they wear a wrap on their head, because they have earrings, because they have a shirt that's what in the world? So we should not discriminate. Okay, I mentioned this before where I talked about it doesn't matter if you work at Walmart or if you work at the White House. It doesn't matter. We are all one in the one. Okay, so it's important to really find yourself by being kind to yourself. People, they sacrifice themselves for other people. Jesus did it. We don't have to. We just have to follow the goodness and mercy and love and righteousness and kindness in our words, in our thoughts, in our actions. That's what we got to do. That's it. And everything else will be taken care of, right? When you stay in the presence of the goodness and mercy of what is the Most High. Okay? So we did the verse of the day coming from Galatians. You are all children of God through faith. For all of you who were baptized into Christ have, clothed yourself with Christ. There is neither Jew nor Gentile, neither slave nor free there, nor is there male and female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus. Galatians 3:26-28. Okay, so let's now check out the word today. What is our word today? Optimistic. For January 12th today, our word is optimistic. And align with righteousness, with the nature of Christ that's written in Galatians chapter 3, verse 26-28. Optimistic, you are having that. You hold that there. Okay. So aligned with your righteous nature, you are optimistic because you are aligning with righteousness, goodness. You're going to, stay in that place. So let's get into the word today. Shall we get into the word? Let's get into the word. The
It's
word
the
today.
word of the
Optimistic.
day.
I'm optimistic.
It's the word of the day. It's the word
Optimistic.
of the day.
Thank you for
It's
liking the
the
video.
word of the day.
And thank
Word
you
of the
for
day.
tuning
Word
in.
of the day.
Thank you for liking the video and thank you for tuning in. This is awesome that 3 people and 3 likes. Thank you so much. So the word of the day is optimistic. And you know the opposite of optimistic is pessimistic. We got some pessimistic people, not my angel subscribers. I call my subscribers angels. Greetings, angels. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for liking the video. Angels, subscribe, angels. Become an angel of this channel. When you subscribe, you become an angel. And I call you my angels. I don't call you my subscribers. I'm like, I need 1,000 subscribers. No, I need 1,000 angels. We're getting an army. 1,000 angels on my channel. Okay, subscribe and become an angel. When you subscribe to this channel, this is not just subscribing to any old channel. This is subscribing to a giving thanks channel that is a feel good channel, a place where you're going to be uplifted, a place where you're going to find yourself, your true self, your powerful self. Turning pain into purpose. This is what I've done. I lost my first child. A mother losing a son. Oh my goodness. I don't even know how I'm still here in all mental capacity, okay? Because of what I'm bringing to the stage here for you all. The goodness of righteousness that is within. It's deep within. It's not outside where you can go buy it from Kmart or Walmart. It's inside of you. And when you find that that's inside of you can satisfy you more than what's outside, you have started winning the battle. Okay? So nothing moves you and shakes you and gets you upset. I was on a flight to go and on a flight, and a man was also on the flight, and he said if his girlfriend was there, she would tear up the place. Like she would be so upset and going on. And because the flight was delayed and all that. My thing is, you are where you're supposed to be. We're all where we're supposed to be. Okay? We are where we're supposed to be. And if you find yourself someplace that you don't like, it's because you put yourself there. Nobody put you there but you. Your steps needs to be guided. You need to ask that your steps are guided by the Most High, not by yourself. Because yourself is lusting, it's flesh, it's all of this. It's going to get you caught up. So you got to remember that, okay? That's important. Let's see. The word of the day, optimistic. So, what is our word today is brought to us by Luke. Luke chapter 12, verse 25. So, Luke chapter 12, verse 25 is bringing in our word today, optimistic. And what does Luke speak about? Luke says, and can any of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your span of life? Okay, the Nyabinge, they always say, if you're worried, you're going to be sorry about tomorrow morning. Like, don't worry about what tomorrow is going to bring, because you cannot add a single hour to your lifespan, span of life, lifespan. You can't. So, worrying, I was concerned. I was worrying about, the classes I'm teaching and what's happening and all this and the book I'm writing and my app I'm developing and my children's book I'm putting together. And I'm just like, But Luke comes in now. Luke comes in now Chapter 12 of Luke 25 says you can't add a single hour to don't worry. Bob Marley says it. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is going to be all right. And you gotta, that's faith. You gotta do the work. Okay, you gotta do the work. And let's do the work. Let's get into our word of the day. Word of the day. I'll play the song again.
It's the word
of the day.
of the day. It's the word of the day. It's the word of the day. It's the
word of the day.
Word of the day. Word of the day.
The word of the day today, optimistic. Let's get into it. So, biblical scriptures contain no specific word for optimism. However, several phrases advise believers to take heart, show courage, and be of good cheer in all circumstances. To underscore the need for a positive attitude, Jesus in the Gospel of Luke asks his followers, "Can any of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your span of life?" Okay? Jesus in the Gospel of Luke asked his followers that. My faith in God and the power of righteousness, life, impel me to face each day with a heart and mind brimming with optimism. Brimming with optimism. Now, the necessity to conquer the world, to establish tranquility within and know fullness, health, and prosperity. Okay? It's not necessary to do this. I need to only conquer the spot on which I stand. Remember, you are where you are. You are where you're supposed to be. To declare the interdependence of all people and the world's creatures, and let tranquility and harmony begin with me. It begins with you. No one is going to be harmonious and tranquil with you unless you are with yourself. Hi. Thanks for joining. Thanks for liking the video. Become a subscriber. You become an angel. Okay. My subscribers are angels. So hi, subscribers. Do I have any subscribers on the channel here today? Make a comment. Give me a shout out. I have number 2 fan, number 1 fan, Demetrius, Gabriel. What's up with you? Bless my angel subscribers. So if you're subscribing, you are an angel on my channel. So it begins with you. And that's all I got for you today, except those of you who are in the Bible challenge. If you're reading the Bible in 1 year with me again, this is our 2nd year doing this. We are in the book of what? Genesis chapter, what is that? 33, 32 to 36. All bless, carry responsibility. Okay, so don't pray for the first if you're not ready for the second. Okay, so we have an overview, we have our daily walk, we have our insight. In the overview of Genesis today, there's a meeting God, a meeting Esau, avenging Dinah, returning to Bethel, and recounting Esau's line. So we have Jacob's rededication and Jacob's reconciliation. And you know, Jacob's name changed to Israel. Was that? Okay, I think I got that correct. But I'm not a Bible scholar. I'm a student. I'm a student of the Bible. So we have Jacob returns to Bethel, the deaths of Rachel and Isaac and Esau's descendants. So we're in the book of Genesis. Genesis is, how many books does Genesis have? Genesis has 50, is it 50? 50 books, 50 chapters. Right. 50 chapters in the book of Genesis. 50. Okay? And the month of January in the Gregorian calendar, we are looking at that. Genesis and Exodus. Exodus goes into January, and then we go into Leviticus in February. Okay, so stay on track. And yeah, stay on track with our Bible challenge, reading the Bible in 1 year, and we'll see how that goes. And if you have questions for me, I'm going to have a Q&A coming up. You can ask me questions. I'm going to answer some of your questions that you've been posting and asking me about. I'm going to do a separate video about that. Okay, so thank you all. It's been amazing. We are here and we give thanks. Have a blessed day. Subscribe to the channel so you can become an angel. Take good care. If you missed it, you got to replay. Go and be on the replay group. Have a blessed day.